what's going on? My name is Ken Susi. I'm here with another Fishman Takeover. It's Wednesday. Oh my God. It's Wednesday. It's 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I usually go from 3 to 4 every single week. Next week, I will be going at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Have to start a little bit earlier. But I'd like to thank Fishman for letting me do this takeover every single week. Pretty amazing stuff. If you have any questions about any Fishman products, head over to www.fishman.com. Check out their electric, their acoustic, their MIDI, their acoustic amplifiers, any type of questions that you may have about a specific Fishman product. It's all right here. Absolutely amazing website. Good group of people. Absolutely love Fishman. And one of the things that I like, Fishman just released the store. Check this out. Fishman has this cool store, fishmanstore.com. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer to the top of the screen. You can see brand new Fishman shirts. Everything you hear is true. Fluence. What am I playing right now on my guitar? Fluence. But you can go in here to the shop. Let's see. Shop now. What do they got in there? Beanies, right? Beanie hat. Fishman baseball cap. In case you want to play for the Fishman Red Sox. Fishman t-shirts. That is a Fluence t-shirt. You got them in different sizes. Everything You Hear Is True podcast. Check that out. We have a podcast. I've interviewed like Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters, Steve Stevens, Mike Inez from Alice in Chains, all these really cool people. But anyway, we have t-shirts. We have things for sale. As you know, this is a profit game, boys and girls. Go there, buy some stuff, support Fishman. Anyway, why am I here? I'm here to talk to you. I had to talk to you as a Fluence product manager, also brand manager as well, and also the guitar player of Unearth. As you can see in this guitar, this is my custom series. It's very similar to my signature series, but in yellow, made in Japan. What does this have in there? Fishman Fluence modern black nickel 7-string humbuckers, ceramic in the bridge, Alnico in the neck. For those of you that don't know what Fluence is, it's an amazing new technology. For guitar pickups, totally revolutionary. You get multiple voices, not just like it's not a digital pickup or anything crazy like that. It's completely analog. We have multiple voices. It's noiseless. It's totally responsive. Everything you'd ever want in a pickup. All the cool kids are using them, so you should too. Anyway, what I like to do every single week is take your questions. So right here, boom, Charles is writing whoop whoop. I put this right on the screen for all you guys so everyone can see. I like to answer your questions directly, talk to you one-on-one. Mike, what's going on? How you doing, brother? This guitar needs to be the next signature model. Such fire. I appreciate it. I would love to. I mean, ESP should do this. They'll probably do it with another model and take credit because I love those guys. No, I'm just kidding. ESP is amazing. If they do, I would be psyched. This is, you know, Dayglow paint, Sun Desert Yellow, in case if you guys were wondering. What am I playing out of an amp today? I am playing my Synergy SLO module, and then I'm playing the VHT, sorry, once VHT, now Fryette 292 power amp, Maxon OD 808 pedal, and a noise clamp. Noise clamp is MXR, it's my gate. I will be moving over to the Rev pedal pretty soon. That pedal is amazing. Is the Yellow Beast only for home, or do you think you'll ever take it out on the road with you? I've actually taken this out on the road. I'm not scared to play a guitar. Definitely not. You might have seen me play this if you came to the tour that we did with Guar. I mean, right before the pandemic, around Christmas. I played this guitar. I love it because it has the whammy bar. It's good for My Will Be Done, my whammy part in that song. Maybe I'll play that for you since I have a whammy bar. Booked my flight from LA for the Shads reunion. Let's go. That's awesome. It's amazing. Hopefully I'll be seeing you there. It should be a cool show. That's on December 18th at the Worcester Palladium. Benny, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. David, how you doing? Is there a new album on the horizon? Yes, there is. The band is currently in Will Putney's studio. In New Jersey working on it. I've remotely sent my tracks to them, and I gotta work on solos later today. Nice. I love the ending you just played there at the beginning. Also, also love the yellow guitar. Great to see you again. Thanks for always Thanks as always for doing this. See you in an hour next week. Yeah, that's awesome. Really appreciate it. I absolutely love doing this too. By the way, guys, I opened up today with what's the song? Zombie Autopilot off of the Oncoming Storm. So hope you guys liked it. Thanks, Matt, for writing in. Philbo Baggins. Hey, Ken, love your channel. Just wondering if Fishman has any plans to do modern with a third voice single coil, or an open core classic with regular classic with a ceramic magnet. Pretty cool question. No plans yet per se. You know, we already have some pickups that are already out that have a third voice single coil for modern. Similar to a modern is the Kill Switch Engage pickup. You could certainly get that. If you're looking for a ceramic magnet Fluence pickup, here, I'll show you right now. Products. Let's go over to Fluence Signature. I'm sorry, not Fluence Signature. Let's just go over to the... Oh, you know what? I don't have this. Let's not do that. I'm gonna head over to our website though. Let's show you there. So, head over to the good old-fashioned website, and if you want to see pickups that have ceramic magnets, let's see what right here. If you're looking for a classic type of sound with a ceramic magnet, I would highly advise you to use voice 1 of this pickup, Will Adler's pickups. That comes with it's an amazing aggressive passive tone. There's that guy right there. But as you can see, bridge pickup, ceramic 8, Alnico 5 in the neck, so that will scratch your itch. What else? Kill Switch Engage. Let's head over there. Bang. Kill Switch Engage has... That's the pickup. That's what it looks like. And right there, voice 3, single coil, punchy with glassy top. We currently don't have them in our modern series humbuckers, but maybe somewhere down the line we will. But thanks for bringing it up, Phil. Awesome. And you wrote also, if you could play Lie to Purify sometime, that'd be sick. It's my favorite track off the Oncoming Storm. Keep shredding. Okay, I'll have to listen to that. I've been kind of behind the 8 ball because I've been in studio mode. Haven't been able to learn any of the older songs just because I've been working on the record. But I apologize, but I'll try to get to it. What's up, Ken? I'm in Texas near Stubbs. Well, go get some barbecue for me. Absolutely great. Stubbs is a great venue / barbecue spot. Love it. Love it. Glad you're there. Get a pulled pork situation. It's a beauty. Thank you very much. Talking about my guitar. Ken. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Tree's back. How you doing, Tree? Tell ESP to make an Arrow 7. Oh, yeah. Mike Schleibaum has an Arrow signature right now. It's pretty cool. Saw you guys in Kingston, Ontario in February of 2020, all before the pandemic hit. Amazing show. That's awesome. I'm glad you got to see us. I remember that show. I believe that it was our headliner with Darkest Hour. Pretty cool. Just after my birthday. Just took delivery of my LTD KSM7 and Atom Sig. I'll get some pics on social and tag you. My first venture into Fishman, and I'm floored. That's awesome. Yeah, feel free. Share pics. Tag me at Ken Susi on Instagram. I like sharing pics, especially when I see them. Someone holding my guitar. I love spreading the joy. It's always awesome to see somebody playing the guitar that I play every day, and the one that I spec'd out. Absolutely love it. ESP is such a good guitar company. And Adam D, if it's Adam Sig that you bought from Adam D Killswitch, yeah, his guitar is amazing. I honestly wish I had one. I actually like Joel's a lot too. It's very similar to, it's like a 6-string version of what I have without an Evertune. But Comparison makes great guitars too. Can you talk about pickup height for the Fluences? Well, I could talk about pickup height in general. It's not necessarily Fluence specific. But what I do, and you always see me online talking about this, what I do is I hold down the highest string on the 24th or 22nd fret and the lowest string. And I slide a nickel right down on the bridge pickup, and I raise and lower it until the nickel is almost touching the string while you're holding onto these like final 2 strings. Some people use 2 nickels stacked on top of each other. I only use 1 because I like it a little bit closer to the string, but I do that on both. So that's how I personally set up my bridge pickup. I'm not a type of guy that's going to take out a ruler and say, oh yeah, it has to be this every time. A nickel's great because a nickel's something you can find on the floor. 1 or 2 nickels, you could stack them. It's just easy to do. And then when I'm choosing to the height of my neck pickup, I just listen to it. I just listen for volume balance. I play the bridge pickup, flick it to the neck. If it's too loud, I'll drop it lower. If it's too quiet, I'll bring it up. So that's really it. It's no crazy science behind it. And it's funny too because I've seen other companies make such a big deal out of pickup height, how to set it, measuring to the, off the pickup, like just getting real technical with it. To be totally honest with you, get it in a good ballpark range. Some people like their pickup a little bit further away from the string. Some people like it a little bit closer, but 1 or 2 nickels deep, you're pretty good. And it's easy. You don't need to go buy some special ruler or a tool from, some company because, you don't have one. Just use a nickel. It costs 5 cents. Or 10 cents, depending on if you have 2 or 1. See that math? Correction, it was 2019. God, time flies. Yeah. I knew what you were talking about. 2020, we're all home because of the pandemic. Hi, Ken. How are you? I feel like it's been a minute. I haven't been in your streams lately. Hope your streams have been going well. Anthony, thank you so much. I really appreciate you popping by. My streams have been awesome. So many cool people asking questions, hanging out, doing the thing. You're back. That's pretty amazing. Love it when people are here and they come by and ask questions about. I love the Fluence questions. I love the musician questions. I just love donating my time back to my fan base and or the Fluence fan base. It just makes so much sense. Most brand managers or product managers don't really put themselves out there like I'm doing right now, and I want to make sure that everyone's taken care of. So I want to order a battery pack, but wanted to see if you had any special instructions for adding that to the back on the KSM 7. Oh, yeah. Look at the back of mine. I bought a universal battery pack, the smaller one. You cut a 1/2-inch hole, and on my particular guitar, there's you take out the 9-volt out of this little compartment, and there's a bit of wood. All I did was route a little bit of wood out of there, and I dropped the lithium-ion battery in there, and the module fits right on top of it. I didn't even have to route downwards. I had to just route like left and right. But be very careful. Make sure a licensed technician does that work for you. But man, having it right here is so cool. It's like almost made for it. Awesome. If you have a KSM 7, I highly suggest putting it in that area. If not, you could put it in the regular cavity. But yeah. Any plans for an open core modern set? I love the pickup. I just like the look of the passive humbuckers. Maybe somewhere down the line. I think it's important to always be expanding on the brand. There are other pickups out there where there's you have the open core look, but you have the blades going down it, so it looks very like Dimebag-ish or the Wes Houch pickup or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I could see us doing that in the future for sure. We don't have any plans as of yet. Which Unearth album has been the most challenging to write? For me personally, it's the ones that I had writer's block on. Watch as a Rule, I didn't write much of that record. Let me see. This new record, I think I contributed 3 or 4 songs. Usually I write like 6 or 7. But sometimes life hits you in a certain way, and you're either feeling it or you're not, Darkness in the Light I wrote a majority of. Sometimes you're in the groove. It just depends. Just depends on the time and the place. Happy working and have it a great time, man. Awesome brand new pickup. Play something new, please. Play something new, please. We can't play anything new because it's not done yet. I don't have any drums. I don't have any stems. I'm sorry. I would love to, but I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. How does the passive voicing work? What does the pickup Does the pickup actually go passive, or does it remain active and mimic a passive sound? Great question. That's rad, dude. Love your name. So with Fluence, all the pickups are built, and they're analog pickups, right? So you still have magnets, you still have all the goodies that make up a real deal pickup. There's no crazy circuitry. What makes it active, and why I don't like using the word active with Fluence, is because I consider it powered. You're powering a pickup that has a PCBA at the bottom of it, and that has all the sounds in it. Now, the thing that's different than all of the other pickups out in the market is that we have a precision coil, 48-layer, thinly sliced precision coil, and that allows you to rewind the pickup, so electronically. So what's happening is when someone goes and builds a pickup, they're wrapping wire around the pickup to be overwound, underwound, whatever it is, certain type of material. With Fluence, there's no mystery. We're winding it ourselves throughout this very, very sophisticated precision coil. So with that being said, in this particular guitar, when I'm playing in my active sound, and again, I call it an active sound because most active pickups sound like this, and it's considered active. But I call this powered system, active sound. When I pull this up, my tone knob, it goes into a passive mode, meaning the voicing, the winding, everything about the pickup. Literally, it's like a guitar tech popped into your guitar, took out these pickups, and put in another set of pickups that were passive sounding. They're not just active and mimic a passive. I think personally, and you have to put it to the test yourself, our passive sounds just are way more phase aligned, way better sounding than even a passive pickup that you could throw in your guitar. Because passive pickups vary. If Seymour Duncan, EMG, DiMarzio, any of these pickup companies wind a pickup and then they go down the production line and somebody else winds the same pickup, they're going to sound completely different. With Fluence, they're super consistent, and I would put a Fluence up against any of our competitors' pickups, even passive. So you'll soon find out once you start playing like our classics or Javier Reyes pickups. You'll even listen to Tosin Abasi and Javier or any of our signature artists talk about our pickups. They totally understand the benefits of what Fluence brings to their playing, and they just they know it's far better and more phase aligned and just quieter and more versatile than any passive pickup any other company could build as a passive pickup. So to answer your question, it's not mimicking. It is a passive sound. It's just using powered technology. I wouldn't just consider it active. Keen, I was absent for the last 2 weeks because of work. Finally, I can be part of another journey with the most coolest guy on earth, playing the most coolest pickups on earth. I finally got my Stefan LTD loaded with Stefan's pickups, such killer tones on that pickup. Definitely Fishman is the GOAT. I also want to thank you for sharing this with your fans. You're the best, bro. All your live streams help me understand better the function of the pickups. That's awesome. Thank you so much. This is why I do this exact reason, and I just appreciate even you just stopping by and telling me your musical journey and your experience with Fluence pickups, what guitar you bought. I love knowing this type of stuff, and it's cool. I really appreciate it. I honestly do believe Fishman is the GOAT as well. Larry Fishman, the whole team down at Fishman is just so sophisticated, so awesome, so knowing. They made such a great product, and I'm here to just talk about it with you. I'm also on the development team, so any questions that you guys have for me, I'm always here to answer it. But this is the greatest. This just made my day. I really appreciate it. I really do. Can you discuss pickup height for Fluence pickups? No one talks about it. Okay, I did just do that. Did you not catch it? Write back if you did not catch it. Well, actually, you know what? I'll say it again. You can rewatch the stream, but I'm gonna tell you one more time. I hold down the last fret or the first fret, whatever. Well, this is the first, but the last fret, 22 or 24. I hold the top string and the bottom string down on a flat surface. I slide a nickel, or if you want more distance to the string, I'll stack 2 nickels, but I do one nickel on the bridge pickup. And then I'll raise and lower to the point where it almost touches the string, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. And then when I'm playing the bridge pickup and I think it sounds good, I'll flip it over to the neck and I'll raise and lower it depending on ear, how loud I want to hear that pickup. I kind of just do it by ear. You don't need to buy any fancy tools. The joke I made before is that, you know, most companies are like, oh, you have to do it like, you know, this far away and buy this tool, and not trying to sell you. It's going to cost you 5, maybe at most 10 cents, 2 nickels, or 1 nickel to just put into your bridge. Larry Fishman taught me that trick, and I think it's awesome. It's literally, it's the coolest. I love it. It's so cheap. Oh boy, any chance you mind learning The Unstoppable whenever you can? I'm obsessed with that song so much. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, once I get back into learning some of the older songs, totally. I'm kind of like tour ready. I saw Kiko from Megadeth using Fluence Modern on one of his new guitars. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, if you see him, tell him to call Ken Susi from Fishman. I would gladly take his call. I'd love to have him on the artist roster. Cool dude. Pulled pork situation over. She just left. That's awesome. Is this Jay Lombardi? Like from Lynn? Jay Lombardi? .04 guitar player? If it is, right back. If so, what's up, bro? What up, Ken? Can we get some Black Hearts Now Rain? Never miss you guys when you come to OKC. Yeah. Let me, make some noises. Put this guitar down. I'll play Black Hearts for you. Hold on 1 second. Yeah! I usually have my guitars ready to go, but I wasn't anticipating playing anything out of the standard tuning. But for you, Eric, I got you. Let's see if this is even in tune. Hold on. How awesome is this? My Evertune was hanging on that wall probably from the last stream that I played probably a month ago in B, and it's still in tune completely. So let's do what you want to do, Mr. Eric. Let's play Black Hearts Now Rain. Haven't practiced it, but let's do it.
Black Hearts Now Rain.
Black Hearts Now Rain. Oh, the outro is playing. Yuck. The outro is playing. Eric, I hope that scratched your itch. I'm unplugging. Ew. That noise is awful for everybody involved. Yeah, Black Hearts Now Rain. Played it for you. That's why I'm here. I like to party. Let's see. Yes, Adam's comparison. I can't believe the bridge cleans on Voice 2. I was worried about not having a neck pickup for cleans, but it's complete non-issue because Voice 2 sounds so good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you're not gonna miss a neck pickup clean, totally cool. But yeah, Voice 2 on that does have a good passive sound. As you know, Killswitch is known for their ballady cleans and their heavy distorted guitars, so it's pretty cool. I'm glad you bought his guitar. It's really good. It's a really good guitar. What up, Ken? Greetings again from Nigeria. Oh, sorry, Niagara. I said Nigeria. Niagara Falls, Canada. In The Hunt Begins After the Bends. What are you doing? It sounds like you scraped the string on a harmonic or something. Thanks, Ken. Oh, and The Hunt Begins, it's like it's the Dimebag reverse pickup scrape. So I can show you, but basically all you do is you drag the top of your pick right across the strings. So let me see if I can show you. I mean, if you're playing a riff super fast, it's like you know what I mean? It's there's a bit of finesse in there, but not a big deal. Ken, awesome. I'm glad you I answered that question twice for you. I appreciate it. Love the Fishman stuff. Thank you, Kevin. Really appreciate it. Rob Mars. Hey, a lot of you out there, I'm noticing, see this right here? Facebook. This little emblem right here. Do me a favor. Head over to the Fishman YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Set your notifications. One of the things I love about YouTube is that if I go live, it'll pop up on all your phones and tell you that I'm live. Facebook doesn't do that. I understand. I'm probably broadcasting off the Unearth Facebook page or my personal page or the Fishman one or Fishman Twitch, wherever you're watching this live stream. I prefer that you watch it on YouTube because if you set your notifications correctly, you'll never miss one. And I really appreciate all of you guys showing up, but please head over to Fishman on YouTube, like, subscribe to the page, set your notifications so we can always party forever. This party will never stop. How often do you practice? The honest to God truth? Never. I practiced a lot when I was younger, and then I just stopped. I don't know. I practice when I have to like learn something, and other than that, I do go to Ben Eller's page. Why do you suck at guitar, or Why You Suck at Guitar? He's a good teacher, and I always go to Thomas McRaughlin's page. School of McRock is pretty awesome. I just got a membership for it, and I'm gonna be learning some of his licks. Ann, how you doing? Thank you. Go Circle Pit. You are moshing. You and your daughter. Hopefully you're circle pitting and moshing each other right now. I once wrote the entire lyrics of the Great. I wrote the entire lyrics of the Great Dividers straight from memory. For the answer to a political science essay exam question in school. That's pretty cool. I hope you didn't fail. How did you guys come up with the name Unearth? Actually, we didn't. Our first drummer, Mike Rudberg, coolest dude in the band that has ever graced the band. Mike was a avid Magic player, and he had a card that was called Unearth, and he was like, "How about this? We'll name the band Unearth." And we were like, Mike always had a knack for just saying the right thing or picking the right thing at the right time. So Mike Rudberg came up with the name Unearth. Sick doing it. Thanks. Awesome. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. I kept you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to single you out. You were just an example, by the way. Like, you just had the Facebook emblem. So, guys, be like Rob. Head over to YouTube, like and subscribe to the page, set your notifications. Sorry, Rob. I didn't mean to single you out. Have one pair of moderns, digging them for sure. That's awesome. Moderns are great. I use moderns. I really, really love the Devin Townsends and Will Adlers as well. Really great pickups. I would really highly advise trying, especially if you like the moderns. It just has a different feel to it. There's a hybrid magnet configuration in there where half the pickup has screws and the other has a blade, so it adds a little chaos mixed in with some of the, the sharpness and the evenness of a blade magnet. So it's kind of a cool pickup. Ready to play with Swivel again at Club Feet. We had a blast, dude. Oh, Kevin, awesome. Yeah, I would love to play again with you guys. I'd love to play in general. Swivel's kind of taken the back burner for a while during COVID. We're just not really pushing anything because the world is in the pandemic still. So I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully see you again soon. I finally got my Fishman Fluence Modern installed in my Solar A26 TBRM. Sounds great. Yeah, I believe you can get Fluence in any of the Solar guitars. You can order them, but that's great that you bought them. I'm sure you could sell your other pickups or whatever, or leave them somewhere. But Fluence definitely sounds awesome in Ola's Solar guitars. Solar, however you say it. Bro, I live in Ecuador. Here in my town, they're not much into Fishman, but I introduced my friends to the pickups on my guitars, and they also feel power and asked me more about the brand. Stefan's pickups are really versatile. I can play everything that comes to my mind. They can go from chug chug to clear as water. Yeah, it's totally true. Thanks for spreading the word. That's really, really cool. I can tell you flat out, firsthand experience. This all Fluence started out by word of mouth. People like you pushing the product, like just being really into it and telling all their friends, and that's what I did in order to get a lot of my friends to play, such as artists like Tosin Abasi and Javier and all these amazing artists that we have. Yeah, we just got them to play Fluence because, again, word of mouth does it. For sure failed, but made a great story. Yeah, sorry. Awesome. Hello, Ken. Just wondering, since the Fluence have the active and passive voicing, does it mean that the passive sound will work if the battery is out? Cheers. Actually, good question. No. As I said, the pickups are powered. So EMG and all those other pickups, they will still work, but they won't sound good. So if you have an active pickup like that, they still technically will produce output, but it won't be anything good at all. So I use the Fluence battery pack. It literally gives me 200 plus hours of use. I never charge this guitar, ever. But 200 hours of use. So it's always a consistent 9 volts. That's the best part. So when I used to play like big, massive places, 40,000 people, just a sea of people, 20,000 people, sometimes my tone wouldn't be great. And I'd be like, did I change my battery? What date is on the battery? Like that type of thing. And it's so annoying. And when Fluence put out this battery pack, it's been a life changer. I don't mean to just like say that, but like I know when my guitar is on, I'm getting a consistent 9 volts for 200 plus hours. Now, here's the cool part. When this basically this output module, when the battery pack starts to lose charge, it will flash. It will give you a consistent flash. It means you have 10 hours left to charge your battery. But once those 10 hours run out, then it stops, just like a cell phone. So if your cell phone's working, you run out of battery and it shuts off, yes. But as you know, in all your cell phones, they'll constantly remind you, hey, 5%, 15%. Your cell phone will tell you exactly what's going on. So just like that, the Fluence battery packs will tell you that too. They'll flash, but you get 10 hours from that point. So cool. I cannot stress enough. I mean, it's worth the $100. In my opinion, I will sneeze through $100 of batteries in 2 months on tour. So it's worth every penny. Every penny. Cool. I never knew it came from Magic. I also sorry. I was like totally like messing that up. So yes, the band name Unearth came from Magic. The Magic card Unearth. So super, 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 super crazy, right? None of us played it. None of us understood it, but we liked the name. It was either that, I think, or we're going to name our band like Flesh Flood or something stupid. So we probably would have never made it out of Lynn, Massachusetts. Just started playing guitar again a while ago. Any tips on how to nail a pinch harmonic every time? You know what's actually really funny? I mean, I can hit them. It's all about finesse. It's all about digging in for a second into the pickup, like, you know, and like pulling off. But I love these picks. These Ken Susi, you know, I don't have a signature pick or anything, but Dunlop makes these picks. I'm using the green. I don't know what size that is, but Dunlop greens. And it has this, like, Dimebag turned me onto this. He used to shave his picks down until they started making them like this. But this helps me finesse my picking. Like, string skipping is not a lot of, like, roundness to the pick. But, yeah, I can pinch harmonic like a bastard with these. But I hate to say it, practice. Practice pinch harmonics, hit the string with finesse, and then feel the vibrato in your left hand. Like, pinch and move. Pinch and shake. Just get, you know, listen to Zakk Wylde. Listen to Killswitch Engage. Those guys own it. Interesting, I agree. Keep practicing them. They'll eventually pop, Josh. Exactly. So that's cool. I love it when you guys talk to each other on the stream. Like, I agree. Just practice. Someone asked me earlier if I practice a lot. No, I don't, because I have a lot of the skills that, you know, I've always had. But if I need to learn something or I want to learn something, I'll make it happen. So if you're relearning how to play guitar and you want to learn pinch harmonics, the only way to do it is to truly practice. It's the worst thing in the world. But guess what? I do it at times. And if I need to learn, I'd do it more. I'm actually obsessive when I practice. If I need to learn something, I will, like, obsess over it. Can you explain the Devin Townsend voices? Is it two voices plus a single coil, or third, or is there just two? Okay, Scott, I'm going to take your question down. Everyone, like, you're not going to be able to see this, but Devin Townsend's pickups. Let me go to the website. This is a great question. So, Devin Townsend's pickups, when designed these with us, he was very, very, very picky. And as you know, he's an amazing producer. He has great ears. But Voice 1 is what I'm playing. It is a modern humbucker. It's that sound. He loves a modern sound. Now, you see these rows of screws right here? Those are out. Those are a row of screws in the neck and bridge. And in the inner coil, there's a blade There's a blade. So, ceramic. So what that does is, you know, it's like half active, like, feel. You know, blade magnet kind of gives you, you know, a smooth and consistent decay on everything you hit. But the screws allow you to, like, when you strike the string goes in and out of the window, right, of the magnet. So it creates a little more chaos as it's rumbling down, and as, you know, in the decay, it's like a little more chaotic. So it's a perfect marriage of the two. Now, voicings. Voice 1 is just like the modern pickup with that hybrid magnet configuration, but we have degaussed the pickups a little bit. Devin wanted a little bit of a spongier feel, something a little bit softer feeling. I know that's like a tough way to kind of, like, explain it, but it's just not as, like, fully strength charged magnet. It's just like a little bit cut back, and I love it because it's soft. It feels good. It's aggressive, but it's super. I don't know. It's just super vintage sounding. I can't explain it, but that's the first voicing. So then when it comes to the second voicing, as you can see, let's see right here, boom. His second voicing is a Telecaster. So let me see. I don't know where all the specs are, but by the way, both of these neck and bridge are ceramic magnets. By the way, hybrid. So anyway, yes, Voice 2 is a Telecaster sound, so it's single coil. Or your other voicing is a humbuckered version of a Telecaster. So he was going for a Telecaster type of sound. So we got Voice 1 active, pops out, and then he's got a telly kind of sound. Then your third voicing is a humbuckered version of that Telecaster. So pretty cool, awesome. I hope I answered your question. So there you go. The single coil. Yes. What are you running for live rig nowadays? Finding a lot of people running interfaces instead of amplifiers. Ken Susi always uses a real amplifier. I used to use Kemper for a short period of time. I broke up with them. You know, they're a great company. I just don't particularly like modelers. What I do love is I use rev amps. I use EVH. I use 5150. I use Synergy. Whatever head I'm feeling at the time, that is what I'm using. Now, how does it sound so great and so consistent? I use the 2 Notes technology. That is like a cab impulsor. So it comes right out of the head into that, and it goes right to the front house, and you hear that. So I can play out of my cab, so it still sounds awesome, and then you have a front house version of that, which is amazing. So that's my rig. So it's kind of like whatever I'm choosing at the moment with the 2 Notes, and I always use the same pedals. I have a drop for some Unearth songs that need to be drop tuned. I have a Maxon 808, OD808, and a Noise Clamp MXR. So I hope I answered your question. It's not crazy. I have a very basic setup. If I am switching to a live tone, a lead tone live, I'll use H9 Eventide. So I'm I know that my rig sounds sophisticated, but compared to most people nowadays, I'm kind of a barbarian. Been using Fishman exclusively for the past 5 years. Mainly use the moderns. This week I'll receive my Aristides 80s custom with the Abasi Fishman. Look forward to first time trying them. You are not going to be bummed out on that particular combination. I love Aristides guitars. I wish I had one. And the Tosin pickups in them sound unbelievable. 100%. You're making a very, very good purchase. I'm just trying to give you my honest to God opinion. I'm an ESP endorser. Love these guitars. Aristides makes one hell of a guitar for sure, especially with the Bossy pickups. Yes, Universal Battery Pack is a game changer. I got mine installed. Soul, good move. Once you get it, you don't want to learn it. Yes, like riding a bike. Yes. Hey man, caught your pick you through in 2014 in Italy. Still have it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Just came in to say hi. How you doing? Thank you for popping in. Really awesome. Really, really awesome. Did you know Susi means wolf in Finnish? I do. Someone told me that. It's awesome because because that kind of thing never happens with Finnish words. Yours is quite metal too. Thank you very much. And you know, it's a fun side piece to that is the band. I used to have these like really long chops, and the band, sick of it all, for years called me Wolfie. Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. And then, yeah, a fan once popped in and not in this live stream, but when we played live, and they said, your name means wolf in Finnish. Unbelievable. I have no Finnish roots. I'm Italian. So, ayo, you know, make some spaghetti. Yo, Ken, what 2 Notes model are you using? The Torpedo. I really like the Torpedo the Cab M, but you can't just play out of you can't just play out of the head with it. It needs a load. What that means is you need to run a head into a cab with that unit. So that's no problem for me live because that's what I do. So I really do like that for live. It's very small, discreet. There's another what I'm using today, and this requires me to use no cab, is the Torpedo Live. If it were up to me, the Live, the Cab M, or the Captor X, all really good. Can't go wrong. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I heard the demo of the Synergy SLO, and that thing crushes. It really does. I don't think you could see it, but back here is an original X88R Soldano preamp, and it is. If you watched my video, you'll see that it absolutely slays it. So, Pantera or Slayer? Love the guys in Slayer. Love Kerry King. Love Gary Holt. Love the whole band. Tom Araya. All of my friends. But I'm sorry. Pantera. Love Dime. Love Vinny. Got to hang with those guys. Some of the best humans ever. But both bands are amazing. If you had a gun to my head, it would be a tough decision. But I really do love Pantera. Dime is... there's no one as good as Dime. Come to Michigan. Okay, I will. As soon as I can. Unearth's sickest breakdown in the biz. Rock on. Thank you so much, Scott. And I like these little emojis. Let me play one more song, and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. Again, I go live every single Wednesday. Don't miss out. Head over to the YouTube channel, and what did I want to play? I'm sorry, I'm just interrupting myself at this point. My Will Be Done, because I wanted to play with the whammy bar today. All right, this one's My Will Be Done. Will be all done with this live stream. Guys, my name's Ken Susi. Head over to the www.fishman.com website for any of your Fishman questions, anything that you need to know. It's all right here. I really appreciate all of you popping in. I'm here every single Wednesday. Next week, I'll be going live at 1 o'clock. You will see the advertisement. Don't worry about it. I won't let you down. But again, thank you so much for popping in. We'll see you next